So I'm standing here with Zach Mortensen, writer and creator of Gatecrashers. Actually, the Gatecrashers, to be specific. So, you've been telling me about this, but tell anyone out there who doesn't know what the Gatecrashers are, what it is.
Gatecrashers is a sci-fi series set in a near-future American megacity, and it's about ambulance teams. The city is divided into districts that are like self-governing, almost countries in and of themselves, and the only people that can cross freely through the gates are ambulance teams, emergency services. They get nicknamed the Gatecrashers.
So you basically think this is what's going to happen after Donald Trump is elected president. We're just going to have anarchy and city-states and just horrible, horrible healthcare. In
the best tradition of sci-fi, this predates Donald Trump, but it is exactly what you're talking about. When the haves and the have-nots are living like quite literally on top of each other, and in a totally morally and financially bankrupt city hall says if you can do a better job, govern it yourself. You can have the Lower East Side, and there's already traffic gates installed, so they just say like those are the dividing lines, and then you have these like dictatorships pop up, living in the shadow of a semi-functional democracy. Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of where it's going.
I see. So how did you think of this, though?
I was sitting around like many of us for many years with no health care, and I was like, all right, what's it going to become when the ambulances are basically like New York City cabs? Like, you call them up, you got to get picked up, and they basically want cash when they drop you at the hospital. And that combined with like sort of the idea of how would we find ourselves with dictators in the backyard who are quite literally running neighborhoods and running parts of the city that are exempt from other laws, and then those are like dividing lines.
So right now it's what 5 issues, or
we're up to issue 7 right now.
Up to issue 7.
Yep.
Because they said it's 5 issues is like 1 volume. And
yeah, the first 4 issues are compiled in book 1. We just literally at Comic-Con compiled issues 5, 6, and 7 for book 2, and there's a one-shot of a new storyline that we put into book 2 as well.
Very cool. So if someone's not here at New York Comic-Con, how can they find your book?
thegatecrashers.com.
They can just buy it online?
They can buy it online. A bunch of we're up through issue 5 on Comixology and a lot of the other digital platforms, and we sell it directly from the website in print and digital.
Is there any one person you would recommend, like, read this book? If there's one thing you can say, like, this is the reason you should read this book.
I mean, I'm a big cyberpunk dork, and so, if you're down with cyberpunk, this is kind of a story for you.
All right, Zach, thank you very much for telling us about this book, thegatecrashers.com, to find out more information about this guy's book and see its excellent, cool, trippy artwork. Later.
Thanks.